Hello everyone, another day, another Skyrim episode. Let's get down to business to destroy those buns. Yeah, I had to cancel my second episode last week because I had to put my cat down. It's always a sad day to see one of your family members go. It's the journal here. Yeah, I will tell you I was crying all day Friday. It was not a good day. Anyway, I'm mostly over it now. Let's go to Whiterun. Which is right here, right in front of me, where it's been for the past minute. Hey Jarl! Can you catch a dragon in your castle? I need it for an experiment. Trust me, bro.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something? I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. What you want me to let the dragon? There must be another way. The risk is Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his I don't know about such things. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain.
You only get this quest if you've never done the war quests. You start the war quest by choosing either side. And then doing everything. I'm gonna go to the mountain. So here's a fun fact about Morrowind. If you sequence break just a little bit and get the Ring of Azura, the Moon and Star Ring, a little soon, then the NPCs will think you aren't the real Nerevar. It's really funny.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yep, I kicked his butt.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Sky, guard you.
Going down. I wonder if I got a bounty.
Watch the skies, traveler.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so
Only the foolish or the correct do I know.
The Empire's putting a great deal
Ah,
of pressure
yes.
on the White Run.
Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. I'm always... See? So, and what would... Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can... It's about time they turn their gaze from the heavens back to... I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. But the political situation is still delicate. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this. I can't agree to any peace council until I know Tullius will be there. I don't need you, but you're right. There's nothing to be gained by refusing the Greybeard's request. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim
He's
with
not
his
with
tail
us.
between his
He's
legs.
against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think...
Well, I have to say the Stormcloak officer armor gauntlets are pretty rad. Mostly because they're spiky on the knuckles. I like that. Alright, time to go to Solitude.
I'm not interested, Jerry. It doesn't matter how many times you
What's up there?
Wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
You couldn't possibly be the dragon.
Need something?
If it's arms or armor you need, see Baron.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. The Greybeards. What? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long... They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, this... Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to... He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will
I usually kick out the high
I'm telling
elves.
you, Ulfric's
The,
planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try.
The Thalmor, because they're jerks. I unironically hate them. Not because I'm racist, but because of their actions. Like, they're punishing people for worshipping Talus.
All hail the Dragonborn.
Or they're trafficking people under that excuse. Yeah, I don't trust them.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? season unending. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Yeah, there's a glitch here that if you sit down, sometimes the it doesn't start.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not? I'm glad I finally got a chance
I'm
to see
here
those
because
graves.
They're
Point of view.
walking.
But there's nothing to be gained by talking to that murderer.
Oh, is that his burn? Odahviing.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come
No.
here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? Your chief Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be in this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. Well said.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's council, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You you hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
What in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric. I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphi? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms
Man, I
to
could
your
really
liking?
go for some cherry tomatoes
Speak
right
up.
about now.
I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
Maybe some
I have
caprese
nothing
salad.
to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself
And
a good friend
tomatoes
to
and
Skyrim. I continue to trust that you
mozzarella
will do your utmost to safeguard our
and a
interests.
vinaigrette.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains.
I'm afraid there's a
to
problem.
lure a dragon.
A serious one.
Dragon's reach
I've
and
discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but the Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I anticipated the problems. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Odahviing, winged
Well, that's an
snow
excellent
hunter,
question.
as I
You haven't overlooked.
Ah,
Like, turn on stinking subtitles because I'm stinking deaf.
held here. Did you need something? That's all.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
As soon as I get back to Whiterun, I'll get my men ready. We're ready, Dragonborn. Just as I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are up. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Odahviing!
We're ready when you are.
Hear that?
Fight me fair and square, coward.
Steady now.
Gone? La!
Get in here.
Ubonar. Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lord. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, none were yet ready. Once Lord Croesus. He has traveled to Sovengard to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the soul.
This door to Sovengard is at Odahviing, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you... Serve you? Crosis. There is one, only this. You have the Thur. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while in prison. Onikan Korav guy, and you can trust me. Zun, free me, and I will carry you to Odahviing.
Something to tell the Grand? I can't believe... You sure about that? You want to let... Your funeral? Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
I can't believe that worked.
Was nu. Ini dein Ruthi Aswan. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaiser. Amativ, Nubo Kotin Stinsalam.
Bye, Serana. About to fight the evil, big bad evil guy. Evil dragon. See you when I come out of Nord Heaven.
This is as far as I can take you. Griffo.
Alright, let's go kick some stinking butt. Come down and let me kick your butt. They're dying? Nope. You have to win, it's the rules. Number 2. Gonna save here. Yep. Am I missing? I feel like I am. Alrighty. Snake. wearing the lantern. Yep, I am. I can long jump over there. Ah! Ah! Church Lord, huh? Give me the good old full credine. I'm wrong. Got Fox Moth Dragon. Oops. It's probably a wolf, but I'm calling it a fox. I will have to say these are some pretty tough enemies. So you probably shouldn't do this unless you're ready for it. Oh boy, a word of power. Sure hope a Draugr doesn't jump. Doesn't jump me. Like 6 souls. It's another Death Lord. There's a dragon priest up here. Okay, he's dead. Got him before he had a chance. If you let that dragon priest have a chance, you will die.
turn. Many have braved the shadow. Alduin, can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall wait? I saw it. Shore's Hall. Hurry, before Alduin. I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Hey, watch it! Beware. World Eater waits within the There is no escape. Courage is useless.
What brings you, Wayfarer? A faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, but Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. By what right do you request entry? Ah, it's been living or dead. By decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous road, but judge them worthy. Here's test.
Well, that was easy. He's usually... Like, he's one of the hardest people you can fight, honestly. Because he hits like a truck. It's like you're fighting a Draugr de Ford.
Welcome, Dragonborn. By Shore's command, but three await your word to Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekar, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the bold, far-seeing and grim.
Okay.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined.
I'll be right back. Alrighty then.
More than a snare.
I'm
In
back.
shadowy gloom is he.
Far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste of Sovengard's sweet delights.
We can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater coward.
Where are your,
We must drive away his mist,
pants?
shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black.
And where are your greaves?
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
Alright, we're gonna need clear skies.
waters of shore upon this day.
Wonder what creature that was. The skeleton? Because something blasted it right through the middle. Maybe it's a lore thing that I don't know. Alright, let's wait for Captain Pantsless.
Cannot fight the foe in this.
No?
Where's guys? Combine our shops! Again!
No?
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
His power.
Good old 3 times trick.
No?
Alright, now he's done making it bonky as heck. Driving random.
Endless wait. Wait.
Over here. Sit still. Get a good shot at him. That's right. Come down, sit down, and fight us like an actual real dragon. Stupid butt. That's right. Zap. Dead. That's right. We're single cycling you, boy. Well, he dead.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovengard of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living,
Fun fact,
just bid me
it's
so.
easy to get out of bounds in Sovengard. If you go behind the this building, there's like a blank area that you can walk on, and then there's like a drop-off point where it ends.
Return now to me. Let this rich boon from shore.
Sorot fur kanaran. Odahviing los Odahviing.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others. Happy? No, I am. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right act, but I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. Perhaps. And, as you told me once, the next world will but I forget myself. You have won a mighty victory. Savor your triumph, Dovahviing. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of the Dovahviing are now scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vafzen, brightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahviing.
Alright. And that concludes the main quest. And on that note, we're gonna save and quit. Thanks for watching.